And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Bradley Beal, Butler out there with Hayes. It's Unseld in at the 5.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Beal outside. Pass to Arenas. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick from about 16. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Greer. Here's Iverson. Shoots over Beal. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Irving. From behind the arc. Arenas' shot is off. Pass to Greer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And again, Washington, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Iverson. Pulls up, high post. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Unseld. Pass to Arenas. There's a screen. Driving inside. Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Malone. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Pass to Beal. Hayes with a screen. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Greer. Pass to Malone. And the layup is good off the glass. Malone's got his second bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Arenas. No good from outside.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And a nice finish on the layup. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Iverson. Rebounded by Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's picked off. Here's Shays. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Unseld. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Hayes. It's good on the putback. The Sixers trailing. Here's Malone. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Here's Arenas. Outside Butler. Pass to Hayes. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Arenas. They get it back. Arenas has gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Shays passes to Iverson. The floater. It's rebounded by Washington. Unseld's got 4 rebounds in the game.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Butler passes to Arenas. 5 to shoot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Greer. Goes back up. Shot blocked. To the inside. Here's Butler. Great D that time from Irving.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Butler passes to Arenas. that one from the post. Arenas has gotten his second bucket.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. Here's Malone. He's got 6. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Iverson. Here's the 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Don't shoot. First personal foul. First team foul.
Malone, outside wall. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Sixers leading. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Left side, Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside wall. Pulls up. And it's Shays with a rebound. Shays has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up top.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Ball stolen. Cunningham outside. To the middle. Here's Malone. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Arenas passes to Unseld. Outside wall. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Malone. With the second effort, and he sinks the layup. Malone's got 12 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
No timeout called here. The first for Washington. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. Maxey against Wall. Just 5 on the clock to end the drought. And he lays it in.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
The Sixers lead by 8. And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. The rebound by Malone.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Outside Irving. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Philadelphia, Will Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Monroe's checked in for King. Good on the second one. 40 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Chenier. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Good D by Cunningham.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And here's Maxey outside. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Chenier. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court right now for the Wizards. They've got John Wall, and it's Hayes in at the 4-man position. Screen by Embiid. Here's Cunningham. Chenier grabs the miss. The Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Wall. Fires the 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Some speedy shooting from Wall. He gets the pass and puts his shot right up to beat the D.
Irving a screen on Wall. Maxey against Wall. Clock at 4. Fires away from way outside. And it's Maxey missing. Pass to Wall. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Maxey. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, a screen on Wall. Now here's Embiid. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Wall, the pass to Monroe. And he's going for the oop here. To the paint. The kick out to Maxey. And he makes it on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey. He has no back down in him.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Now here's Hayes. 6 points for him. Pass to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Beal from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Greer, pass to Chamberlain. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Personal foul.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Cunningham looking around. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop on top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
These are his first free throws of the game.
John Wall. 2 shots.
First one falls. And so Wall nails them both. The Sixers lead by 5. Outside Irving. Called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Come on now. What a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Here's Chenier. Still no points, and he gets it to go.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Iverson passes to Chamberlain. Here's Greer. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to pull one up here. They get it back. Another shot. Pass to Cunningham. With the clock winding down, it's Hayes with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. And he's going for the lob. And again, it's Washington.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Here's Iverson. Wall covering. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And Philadelphia calls time here. change it up. The Sixers leading. Cunningham, right side. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Pass to Arenas. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so Wall will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Beal. Here's Arenas. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham passes to Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They set a pick. Here's Arenas. And again, Washington, no good. Beal against Cunningham. To the middle. Stolen by Wall. Here's Arenas. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
And he lobs it up. Here's Arenas. He's watched by Cunningham. Got a hand on it.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Pass to Malone. Fade away. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beal surveying the D. Here's Malone. 5 on the clock. Here's Arenas. Buries it from 3. Arenas has got 7.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Iverson. Wall covering. Tipped. Fires it. Rebound by the 76ers. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Greer. The Sixers with another miss. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Arenas. Lays it up and banks it in. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam, NBA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Washington calls timeout. Hayes is checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Wall. 1:27 left in the first half. Here's Arenas. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Iverson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. The Wizards trail by 7. Beal outside. Here's the pick. The 17-footer will not go. Misses off the front iron.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounders.
Here's Iverson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting two.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Monroe. The rebound by Malone. On the wing, Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Five ticks left in the second. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
With one on the clock. That one no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears, and they need to keep playing that tune.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Wizards trail by 8. And it's Malone in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Deal right side. Clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Here's Greer. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For Philadelphia, Hal Greer taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Wall, he's checked in for Washington. It's both from the stripe. The Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Hayes. And here's Butler. He's guarded by Irving. Washington moving the ball around. Beal gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Here's Iverson. And it's Wall with the block. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's tipped. Pass break, Philadelphia. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Beal from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Beal's got 10.
It doesn't matter where Beal's taking the shot. He's going to knock it down because Brad has that smooth J.
Pass to Shays. 5 to shoot. Here's Iverson. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Malone. 12 points for him. And there's the lob. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. Out on his own on the break. Here's Irving. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game. Wall, the pass to Hayes. Here's Butler. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Butler. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Butler. 12 points for him.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Iverson passes to Malone. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Moses Malone. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Butler. Pass to Beal. Takes the 3. And basket's good with the assist from Wall.
3 points.
Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Philadelphia calls time here. the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Puts it up from the high post. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting.
Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And here's Butler outside. Offensive board. Unseld. Got a piece of it.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And there's a pick. And that one's good. Greer. And now an 8-point 76ers lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their shot block, the defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Here's Iverson. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Count it. Here's Wall. He's got 10. Pass to Hayes. Butler with the ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Malone's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The first free throw is good. Cunningham's checked in for Philadelphia. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Wall. Washington again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 12. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Irving. Cunningham against Wall. Here's Malone. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Malone's got 18.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Here's Hayes. Give him 8 points now. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? He takes it in. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayes. Softly drops in the floater.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Shays. Here's Malone. He's got 18. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And there's the rejection. Here's Shays. Inside. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Butler. Back to Wall. Rebound by the 76ers. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Iverson. The shot comes out. Wall with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 16. Outside Butler. Back to Wall. Going inside. Tries it from 16. And it's Shays with a rebound. Shays has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Iverson. Here's Malone. Uses the glass on the layup. Malone's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Wall finds Hayes. Wall looking over the floor. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Philadelphia calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Chenier. Knocked away. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. Yeah, pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Unseld in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Philadelphia.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's Iverson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Chenier. Pass to Unseld. Beal from outside. The rebound by Embiid.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Washington. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Chenier. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. Greer, the pass to Embiid. Washington with a rebound. To the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
There's a screen. Ball attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Embiid, a screen on Wall. Here's Iverson. Wall covering. 4 on the clock. Iverson can't hit.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Pass to Wall. Back to Beal. And stolen by Cunningham. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Chamberlain. And that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easiest shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Iverson. Wall covering. Iverson can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Unseld. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. Unseld's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Embiid inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. So both teams changing it up here.
Unseld. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Good work there as he goes.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Outside Irving to the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bouts like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Butler. Pass to Beal. Over Irving. And again, it's Washington.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
To the inside. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Butler. Now here's Beal. He's guarded by Irving. Beyond the arc. And it's Shays with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 16. Out left to the wing. Greer. Pass to Embiid. Here's Malone. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Malone's got 24.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Hayes. Now Beal jacks up a 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Greer. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with pump fake. Butler passes to Beal. Drills it from deep. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume 3-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Embiid, high post. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Butler. Back to Hayes. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
Here's Greer. Fires the 3. It's off. Now Butler. Beal left side. Butler outside. Hayes with a screen. Shot from 16. Oh, yeah! That's good!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 76ers call timeout. Up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the 76ers was getting across in the huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Unseld. Oh, he cannot hit. Here's Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. Yes, sir, it's good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Butler lays it in easily.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Shays. He's defended by Hayes. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stone.
Absolutely, BA. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th pick. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the start.
free throw is good. The Wizards trail by 16. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
1:14 left in the fourth. Unloads from 9. He got it.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Now here's Beal. They set the pick. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
And a misconnection there. Hands guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And it's Washington with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Embiid. Yes, it's good!
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.
Going to be San Antonio off the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Baker out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Moncrief. Then there's Robertson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from. And that soft, delicate touch near the rim. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. They recover it.
He quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one.
Throw good. Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Duncan. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Giannis. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Leonard. Giannis, no good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Leonard against Giannis. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Robertson. Here's Baker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now here's Duncan. The rebound by Baker. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Robertson drives in. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Here's Parker. Leonard on the wing. To the inside.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bucks leading by 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Parker kicks to Robinson. Clock at 6. That's a floater go.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Pass to Moncrief. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
On the wing, Duncan. Parker against Robertson. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Shot from the low block, and the bank shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Parker dishes to Duncan. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Baker. Second chance effort. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Donna's with it. 9 points in the game so far. Bucks passing it around. Here's Robertson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Durbin's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Parker passes to Durbin. And here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Parker with the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Baker, covered by Duncan. They set the pick. Here's Robertson. Robinson pulls it in.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Duncan, the pass to Robinson. Here's Leonard. Over at Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Allen. Giannis has got 11 points. Right side Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 10. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
So it's the Spurs now. Ginobili outside. Pass to Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Robinson's checked in for Baker.
Find the lane. Find the lane.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
Allen, that's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Cummings, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Parker outside. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Backed in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Abdul-Jabbar. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 2nd basket of the night. Ginobili outside. Pass to Duncan. And here is Parker. Over Allen. Parker's shot is off. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Rockets. On the wing, Giannis. Covered by Gervin. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the lead, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Duncan. Aldridge comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Dan Pierce subbed in for Tony Parker. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Michael Redd's checked in for Cummings. So it's the Spurs now, following the shot by Michael Redd. Into the lane. Gervin against Abdul-Jabbar. A nice shot by Gervin.
He found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Redd. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Gervin outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off to and so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
They've got Robinson. Campier is out there with Ginobili. Then there's Gerber. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second half. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
First team foul. Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Louis Dampier.
And he makes the first. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the strike.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Robertson passes to Allen. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen. Going at the rim there with a purpose.
Johnson dishes to Cummings. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Battle on Robinson. The Bucks making a change here. Moncrief's checked in. Milwaukee with the ball. Led by as many as 14 points.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to them with confidence.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slam all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that could spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
So it's San Antonio after the miss by Oscar Robertson. Robinson down low. Working on Cummings. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Moncrief. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the drive. Gervin outside. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 6, and Allen launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-point. Gervin with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Gervin passes to Silas. Robertson against Ginobili. Pass to Silas. High, arcing shot. Outside for Robinson. Gervin in the high post. Working on Allen. Shot by Gervin, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Robertson left side. Over Silas. Robertson can't get it to go. San Antonio with the ball. Gervin dishes to Ginobili. Back to Gervin. Over Robertson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Robertson. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. San Antonio calls timeout.
George Gervin taking 2 shots. San Antonio timeout. And coming out on the floor, your Spurs breaker.
Tony Parker checked in for Dan Pugh. And then for Milwaukee, Robinson comes in for Cummings. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Robertson. And he knocks down the first one. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Giannis passes to Allen. Stripped away. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, but I love that from Parker, playing on the front foot.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Tony Parker, 2 shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. And the Spurs making a change here. Duncan's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Robinson. And Parker drops them both. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Allen's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Parker. Off target at the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Silas. Still yet to score. Moncrief pitch to Antetokounmpo. Allen surveying the D. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. Gervin pulls it in. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Parker. Back to Gervin. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Steps back. Allen dishes to Johnson. For 3. Can't hit that one.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Johnson over to help. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Robinson.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 11. Abdul-Jabbar will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Silas. Right side Robinson. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Johnson wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. Parker inside. Moncrief defending. Duncan against Abdul-Jabbar. No good from Duncan. Bucks leading by 8. And here's Moncrief. Pass to Johnson. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Duncan. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Now Moncrief. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Johnson can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Robinson misses. Bucks leading by 15. Inside, here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Parker with the bounce pass. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
The first one falls. Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Ray Allen hits them both. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking. Right
side, Abdul-Jabbar. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, up 19. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Moncrief. Baker out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Robertson in at the point. And he comes up with the deuce. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Shot clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Parker. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Bucks leading by 21. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Duncan, the pass to Parker. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
A typical smart play call by Parker. He knows how to disrupt a defense.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Good on the second free throw. San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Silas. Moncrief defending. And it's Silas missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Floats one. And it's Silas missing.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Moncrief. Now here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Parker. The teardrop falls in. Parker's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Robertson passes to Baker. Here's Giannis. He's covered by Leonard. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Moncrief the pass to Baker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bucks lead by 20.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Here's Moncrief, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 6.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 9. Back to Robinson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Milwaukee ball.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Robertson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Robinson, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Here's Silas. Moncrief defending. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Duncan's got 6.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen to the paint. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 6. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Kareem throws it down.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Parker up top, covered by Robertson. And what? That one goes careening off the glass. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here is Parker. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Duncan down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 8.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Parker. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Spurs making a switch here. Gervin's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. And the Spurs with possession. Parker drives in. Outside Gervin. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Leonard. Over Giannis. And it's Leonard missing. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Johnson gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Parker looking around. Pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Durbin kicks to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's the Bucks on the break. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
5 on the clock. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Durbin kicks to Duncan. Parker outside. Over Baker. San Antonio again missing. Parker's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much gap.
And finished off by Robinson.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Different look from Milwaukee. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Allen subbed in for Baker.
One more time for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
.56 seconds left in the third. Johnson outside. Allen dishes to Robinson. 6 to shoot. A 15-footer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Rejected by Ginobili. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Durbin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for San Antonio, George Durbin. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Durbin. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Durbin. Robinson against Robinson. Johnson sets a screen for Robinson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Ginobili. He's out there with Gervin. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Milwaukee with the ball. And Allen slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Silas. Gervin in the high post. Robinson with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he banks in the lane. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's Gervin on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot by Gervin, no good.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And the basket by Johnson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, here's Gervin. Jim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Free throw, good, Gervin. And some changes here for the Bucks. Cummings, he's checked in for Robinson. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Moncrief. And both free throws good for Gervin.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Redd passes to Johnson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get the attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Now, here's Parker. Ginobili outside. San Antonio again missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 5 to shoot. It's right outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
And the Spurs with possession following Michael Redd's three-point attempt. Wembanyama sets a screen for Leonard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Red against Parker. Rebound San Antonio.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Now, here is Red. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Here's Dampier. Over Red. Dampier, no good. Here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Duncan. Outside Leonard. Fires the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Cummings got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Johnson. Back to Middleton. He gets it in there.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Gervin's checked in for San Antonio. The Bucks also with the sub. Robinson's checked in for Cummings.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
All the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Glenn Robinson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Leonard with the ball. Screen by Duncan. Leonard with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. High post try. Leonard no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Red kicks to Allen. Robinson for three. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Leonard. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Pass to Red. Allen outside. Now Middleton. There's the triple. The rebound by Silas. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, that's a question. John Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Johnson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Red against Parker. Red passes to Allen. Over Silas. A rebound by the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And it's Parker in the corner. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Here's Silas, defended by Allen. There's the three. Kept alive.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
At the line for your Spurs,
David Robinson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the three by Milwaukee. Leonard attacking. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Leonard. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now, here is Red. A 3-ball. Duncan grabs the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Middleton dishes to Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Junior Bridgman, Paul Pressey.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Parker outside. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
Warriors to start out. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Jokic. Lets it go from the wing. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Green, the pass to Curry. Durant surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. With a step back. Doesn't go that time. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Lever on the take. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now here's Anthony. Off with the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Curry, that's good.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Thompson outside. Anthony in the post. Guarded by Durant. Anthony misses. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Now Thompson puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Here's Issel. Now Thompson. Some room here for Anthony. And another miss by Denver.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I just love the ball movement.
Nuggets trail by 7. Lever passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. To end the run. The rebound by Klay Thompson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Chamberlain's got 6.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here's Issel. Here's Lever. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Durant. Pass to Curry. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Thompson outside. Anthony up top. 6 to shoot. Top of the key jumper. No good. The Warriors lead by 7. Green, the pass to Durant. Drains the triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. Shoots over Thompson. Thompson's shot is off.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Curry passes to Thompson. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. Thompson pulls it in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. A shot from the high post. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Green. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Anthony up top. Looking to win the run. Deflected by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors lead by 15. And here's Curry. He's got 5. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Here. Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to English. Here's Iverson. The 3, Anthony. There, he pulls it in.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now here's Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And that was good.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now here's Anthony. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. And stolen by Green. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And he drops the first.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And both free throws good for Durant. Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Iverson. Jokic the screen from the arc. That's good by Iverson.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
The 3 from Curry. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And so Curry nails both of them.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Here's English. No points so far. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Iverson. Shoots over Curry. Iverson can't hit.
But already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 11 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
English can't get it to go.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Barry. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Pass to English. Jokic with a screen on Durant. Here's English. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Durant. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's English. He's scoreless to halt the run. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Curry from deep three-point land. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Thompson, and it's Beck in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. Davis is checked in. And he makes both free throws. Pass to Harrison. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Iverson. Thompson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Harrison pulls it in.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Hey, yo, right here.
Davis, the pass to Harrison. Back to Davis. Lets it fly. Jump shot is good that time.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Thompson, he's checked in for Davis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Chamberlain passes to Thompson. Here's Barry. There's the screen. Rebounded by Beck. Nuggets trail by 21. Lever passes to Thompson. Lets it fly from 18. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson passes to Harrison. Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8. The baseline J is off the mark. Thompson outside. Pass to Lever. Here's Beck. Nails the baby hook. Beck's got his first 2 points.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Thompson outside. They set a pick. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Thompson. Picked his pocket. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Beck. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pass to Barry. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by English. Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Lever. Here's Beck. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson, no good. And he lobs it up top. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Boy, the whole building felt that slam. Thompson showing you the power on the throwdown.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Please welcome to the floor, your Nuggets dance team.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 17. Inside. It's intercepted. Jokic up top. They swipe it. Perry, the pass to Harrison. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall. The Warriors lead by 17. Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. Here's English. It's rebounded by Golden State.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Harrison. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks
Absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Harrison following the score by Denver. And Denver pushing it up now. And Beck gets it to go. Beck's got his third bucket of the night.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Chamberlain. Buries it down low.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Lever. Pass to English. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Talk about somebody who's built and wired to score. Alex English can go all night long.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 15-point game. Fires from deep.
Warriors.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Nuggets trail by 15. Pass to Iverson. Here's English. There's the drive. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Brian, back to you.
Crossing overboard. Allie, thank you. Curry's shot is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Out to Anthony. It's hauled in by Mullen. The Warriors lead by 17. Pass to Thompson. Durant for 3. And they recover it. Up top, Curry. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Jokic with a screen on Durant. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Thompson pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
To the middle. Here's Thurman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Iverson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And here's Curry for 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Lever. Denver moving it around. Now Anthony. He's covered by Curry. To stop the drought. And Anthony with the lay-in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Curry for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys. They're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come, but there's still time to get your ballot in. Now or never. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Warriors.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nuggets trail by 17. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. Now here's Thompson. From the stripe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Down low. Here's Durant over Anthony. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Jokic the screen. Here's Lever. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Curry. Off target from 3-point range. Jokic finds Anthony. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw foul.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Carmelo Anthony.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Drops them both. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 17. 4-3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lever. Here's Issel, guarded by Durant. Here's Anthony. Green with the defensive effort.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Chamberlain. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
They set the pick. That's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Tries to break his ice. Again, the Warriors score. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to Issel. And here's Anthony. Into the lane. And the shot goes down. Anthony's got his second bucket on the night.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Here's Lever. Jokic up top. 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Jokic. Warriors with the rebound.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Durant, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That one on Anthony.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned
Take a break.
those free
Take a
throws.
break. 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Anthony. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Thompson. Denver moving it around. Here's Issel. Green covering. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good.
Love how active David Thompson is on the offensive end, especially when he gets near the rack.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Holden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jokic with a screen on Green. Jokic against Curry. On the wing, Anthony. Hits the three-pointer. Anthony's got 9 points.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Here's Curry for three. It's tipped.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And down it goes. 2 points.
I like watching Lever get into rhythm on offense. I mean, this is a high IQ basketball player who picks good shots to take.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Lever. He has 6. Inside. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Thompson. Curry looking it over. Pass to Chamberlain. Down low. Here's Thompson. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 17. Now here's Jokic. The three. Anthony nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Golden State calls timeout. And the Warriors making a switch here. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 14-point game. 6 to shoot. And that one is hammered home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 14.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Left side Curry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Now here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. One of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting. Shooting 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
It's blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superiority, it's be hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Denver now. 4 on the clock. Here's English. Barry pulls it in. Barry's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 18.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Iverson passes to English. And here's Anthony. Lets it fly from 18. Harrison pulls it in. Harrison's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
On the wing, Anthony. Over Curry. Anthony misses. The Warriors lead by 20. Harrison pass to Chamberlain. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Denver. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Anthony. Puts it up from 17. No good off the glass. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. And he's going for the lob. The shot no good.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. It's tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's English in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's the pick. To the inside. Thurman passes to Thompson. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Pass to English. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lever. Launches it from deep. The shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 22. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. English has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Beck. Shot from 16. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Lever. Back the pass to Lever. Here's English. From outside the arc. The Nuggets with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Misses the jumper from the wing. Pass to Durant. Here's Harrison. There's a screen. And the Warriors miss again.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find the shot.
Nice shot by Lever.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Warriors call timeout. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Durant. Thompson with a screen. Here's Thurman. Covered by Jokic. Thurman's shot is off.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And there's a pick. Now here's Jokic. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Good on the shot. Perry's gotten his first basket of the night. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic. Here's Harrison. Pass to Durant. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They've come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Here's English. It's good from the top of the key.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Durant for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Jokic with a screen on Durant. Back to Jokic. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Harrison's got rebound number 7 tonight. The rebound by English. English has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Iverson. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Thurman.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
That looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Lever. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
And that one misses.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
So both teams changing it up here. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Warriors lead by 21. Thompson goes in. Here's Lever. To the middle. Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. That shot off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Intercepted. Here's Lever. Anthony up top. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Thompson to win the jump. Anthony misses. Green with the ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Let's take a look at our player of the game. Someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. To Anthony. Well, yes, the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Durant. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thompson. And again, it's Golden State.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Issel. Now here's Anthony, guarded by Durant. Shot to stop the run. Anthony misses. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Anthony.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth. And a deep three from Curry. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Jokic passes to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Back to Curry. Pass to Durant. Over Anthony. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Lever. He's covered by Curry. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Green. The kick to Durant. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
So the Rockets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Hayes out there with Malone. Then it's Harden, and it's Murphy in at the point. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Houston moving the ball around. Giannis outside. Robertson outside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
On the wing, Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
For the Rockets, Moses Malone taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now here's Robertson. Moncrief Sid with it. Here's Baker, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
Inside, Malone. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Robertson. Rebound, Malone. And so Murphy will bring it up for the Rockets. Drives to the hoop. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis passes to Mike. Comes up empty down low. Harden outside. To the middle. Hayes finds Malone. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giannis passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Malone, a screen on Robertson. Here's Murphy. The Rockets again can't hit.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Harden. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot up. Here's Hayes. The Rockets with another miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And here is Robertson. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Tomjanovich. Harden outside. Over Monk. Harden, no good. Bucks leading by 7. Robertson outside. Giannis outside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here is Harden. Scoreless thus far. They could use a bucket. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You got to chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
Robertson passes to Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Fast break, Milwaukee. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo. And Murphy has it in the corner. Pass to Tom Janovich. 14 feet away. Hayes, no good. Bucks leading by 8. Giannis left side. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harden kicks to Murphy. Hayes with it. Kumbo's there. Malone trying to break free. Tries again, and the layup is good. Malone's got 6 points.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Johnson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Allen in for Moncrief. Now Robertson. Johnson outside. They set the screen. On the clock. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. He's got 11.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
McGrady against Allen. From outside the arc. Rebound Milwaukee.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Malone.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Johnson against Harden. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Allen. Now Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Hayes with the screen for Harden. Launches a 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Back to Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harden. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Robertson. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Allen for 3. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Robertson passes to Johnson. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Pass to McGrady. Over Allen. A shot by McGrady, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Now here's Robertson. Allen left side. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Allen is out there with Johnson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Cummings in at the center. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second round. Murphy can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Johnson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Giannis has a two-pointer. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Murphy against Allen. Stolen by Allen. Here's Johnson, and slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Moncrief, he's checked in for the Bucks. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Allen, that's good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
McGrady against Allen. Lock at 6. Lets it fly. A shot by McGrady, no good. Milwaukee leading by 16. Pass to Cummings. Moncrief dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over McGrady. Antetokounmpo. Shot's good.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Moncrief against Murphy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Sidney Moncrief.
And Murphy is a reliable combo guard, one that scores and passes it efficiently.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Robertson, he's checked in for Ray Allen. Malone's checked in for Houston. And so Murphy hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Robertson outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Robertson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That 3 off the mark. And so Murphy will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 16-point game. Pass to McGrady. Here's the 3. And Terry Cummings pulls it down. On offense, here are the Bucks. Johnson, that's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
McGrady passes to Olajuwon. A rebound by the Bucks. to Robertson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Robertson. Package trail by 21. Pass to Elijah. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's just too deep. Elijah with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Back to Robertson. Out to Moncrief. 6 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. And Bruce got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called the Rockets. Milwaukee making a switch. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Through with the ball. Malone has screen on Robertson. Here's Murphy. And it's hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Robertson gets to Giannis. Johnson left side. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Elijah, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Moncrief the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Elijah with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Ball's not loose. Murphy with the steal. Pass to Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Malone, no what? Bucks leading by 20. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Another miss by Houston. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Robertson against Murphy. No good from Robertson.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
That good for Moncrief on the assist from Kumbo. Moncrief's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Timeout call for Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Houston. McGrady's checked in. On the wing, Harden. On the arc. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Dangerous with and without the lock. Harden is active on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Robertson against Harden. Malone in the high post. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Robertson. 5 points in the game. fades and shoots. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 19 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Olajuwon outside. Here's Malone, and it's Houston with another.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Robertson gets to Allen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From past the arc. It's called in by McGrady.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harden inside the three-point line. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Kareem throws it down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harden's got 10 points.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
It's Allen on the wing. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot run line. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Harden, Moses Malone out there with Hayes, and it's Tomjanovich in at the 3 spot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And so Murphy will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 25 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Malone. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Milwaukee now. Here is Robertson. He has 5 and stolen by Malone. Murphy can't hit. Sidney Moncrief on the wing, guarded by Harden. Outside, Murphy. There's the pick. Rebound, Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
From deep, Giannis. The rebound by Harden. Antetokounmpo has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Malone. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
That one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Moncrief against Harden. Now here's Moncrief. He's tightly guarded. Here's Robertson. And the Bucks miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And there's Moncrief. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Moncrief's got 9.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Robertson against Murphy. Robertson with the steal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Malone. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
On the wing, Harden. Moncrief defending. Harden, no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Tom Donovan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Rockets, Rudy Tomjanovich. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Murphy passes to Malone. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Here's Moncrief. It's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Harden against Moncrief. Harden can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
There's the pick. Here's Baker. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harden outside. Malone sets the pick for Harden. The Rockets with another miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Now here's Harden. Fires for three. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Outside, Antetokounmpo puts up a three. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Harden against Moncrief. Harden kicks to Murphy. Here's Hayes. Oh, good with the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Time to break that ice-cold streak. The Rockets really having a tough go here. It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Malone. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bucks?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have the look.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
The Bucks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Drexler's checked in. And both free throws good for Malone.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Harden against Johnson. Giannis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Baker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Baker. And Allen subbed in for Robertson. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 21. Harden outside. Outside, Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. Over Allen. And the basket by Murphy.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over a larger defender.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Olajuwon. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar. And they pick up 2. Abdul-Jabbar's got 29 in the game.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Olajuwon against Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 23. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game. Harden outside. To stop the run. And he sinks the layup. Harden's got 15.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Pass to Allen. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Johnson against Harden. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Allen against Murphy. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Give him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Malone in the corner. He gets it up. And no No good on the last second attempt this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Johnson is out there with Allen. Then there's Roberts. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Cummings in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
They get the rebound. Olajuwon. Good.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
Robertson passes to Allen. Oh, good on the triple. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Tomjanovich. Outside, Malone. Houston moving the ball around. Olajuwon can't hit. Olajuwon's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. 33%. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Robertson with the steal. Here's Johnson. Allen outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Tomjanovich passes to Malone. McGrady outside. 5 on the clock. Shooting over Cummings. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Moncrief. Allen outside. Wide open look. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 9 assists now tonight. And the layup is good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Allen. Guarded closely. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Robertson passes to Allen. Olajuwon against Cummings. Johnson kicks to Allen. Again, Allen missing. Allen's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Now McGrady outside Olajuwon. Shooting over Cummings. Off the left rim and out. Olajuwon's gone on 4 of 11 from the field. Pass to Robertson. Here's Allen. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Staying a healthy 60% tonight.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see, because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Here's Malone. Rebound, Milwaukee. Cummings got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Johnson. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. So it's the Rockets now. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Pass to Drexler. Outside, Olajuwon. Olajuwon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Please give us a big round of applause for your Bucks dancing.
Kemba will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Baker. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Harden looking it over. Clock at 6. A 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And the Bucks with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Baker. So he gets them both. Now, here is Murphy. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Malone.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Head for 3. The Rockets pull it in. On the wing, Murphy. Guarded by Redd. Hayes with the screen for Harden. It's deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Wound up there for Johnson. Off target on the alley-oop layup. Pass to Hayes. And here's Malone. Here's Tomjanovich. It's up a 3. Hayes, no good. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Redd. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Redd's got his first points of the game.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Malone. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
Here's Robinson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And the first one at the line is good. Robinson hits them both. And here are the Rockets. Pass to Hayes. Good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Allen outside. Now here's Middleton. Just 3 to shoot over Tomjanovich. No good off the front iron. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Middleton the pass to Johnson. Over Hayes. That misses off the backboard. Here's Tomjanovich, defended by Middleton, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
At the line for the Rockets, Rudy Tomjanovich. At the line for one.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Murphy against Red. Pass to Allen. Johnson outside. It's Red outside. That's good. It's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, deadly from out there. Red can get hot in a hurry.
Harden outside. Sweet move. Can't capitalize inside. Red passes to Allen. Murphy against Red. Allen left side. Good D by Harden.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Here he goes. Clock up 2 there.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul. Getting the whistle and the bucket.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston, James Harden. At the line for one.
Free throw good from Harden.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Allen outside. Goes up on the high post. And the shot is good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Red with the ball. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.